Hello and welcome back to the Flounder Pondcast. This is AAAGYCT. I'm here with Elka. No Flounder, unfortunately. We don't know where he is.
Flounder has jumped out of the pond.
Yeah, but we were just saying you can take the flounder out of the pond, but you can't take the pond out of the cast.
Literally, and we're the cast.
We're the cast, so we're here sitting in my living room with a bottle of gin between us.
Just having a great time.
Having a great time.
Without Flounder.
Wondering where Flounder is. We're thinking he got a new job and didn't tell us. He's at work. He's asleep and has no job, or he's dead.
Which would be really sad if he actually was.
Yeah, well, I think probably if he's dead, this episode won't be going out. But so,
yeah,
so if you're hearing this, Flounder's alive.
Yeah. Or, okay, there's the fourth option that he, fell off the wagon and, relapsed, which, would also be unfortunate, but he's in our prayers. So.
Yeah, I'm praying for your Flounder.
Yeah.
Assuming you hear this. Anyway.
Yeah, anyways, so, okay, what's on the docket?
Well, we left the last episode off on Ozempic.
Yeah, we could start with that.
We can start with Ozempic. I just found out that it's not a pill.
No, it's like an injection.
Yeah.
Because it was for people with diabetes.
Okay.
Or whatever. And then, I don't know what's in it, but it's like, is it raining?
I'm going to close my window. Because it's about to rain, I think.
Yeah, but then apparently it's being prescribed to people for weight loss. But I think it costs a lot of money.
It probably does. Well, it's because celebrities use it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's very expensive. Yeah, Emma was telling me that we have or not we, but celebrities have Ozempic parties where they they just hang out and do Ozempic and then they
shoot up or whatever.
Yeah, and then what, they just drink. I don't know what you do at an Ozempic party. It's weird. I don't like the idea of that.
Well, okay, the other thing about it is that apparently all it does is just makes you not want to eat. It takes away your appetite, which is okay, not to be a whatever, but why can't you just not eat?
Just have an eating disorder like the fucking rest of us.
Just get on ED Twitter. It's so easy. That's free. That's free.
That is true. Yeah, no, just being anorexic is free. Ozempic is, I don't know, many dollars.
No, and it's yeah, having an eating disorder probably saves money, if anything, versus the thousands of dollars that you're going to spend on Ozempic.
Yeah, although let's say you're you get to your let's say you get to your target weight, right? Just by being anorexic. Then I imagine if you give yourself anorexia, it's probably hard to stop being anorexic. I feel you're gonna pay that money somehow in recovery. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
So
it probably messes up. I've heard it messes up your bones and
yeah.
But also with Ozempic, apparently, if you stop taking the injection whatever things, then most people gain all that weight back. And so
really?
Basically you have to keep
That's such a
it
fucking
for
scam.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, that is really a scam. Yeah, no, okay, look, if you want to lose weight, just be a fucking normal person and go to the gym or go on a diet, whatever.
Or also it's with all these rich celebrities, they've tons of money. Just hire a personal trainer and just eat organic food and a bunch of healthy vegetables.
Yeah, no, they have money and time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can literally what is stopping you?
No, and is no one worried about I'm sure there's some long. I mean, you just said if you stop taking it, then you're screwed. So I'm sure is no one worried about the long term effects of this shit?
No, I mean I'm sure it messes up your body in multiple ways. It's not natural.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least eating disorders are natural and and Lindy. So. Well, okay, segue, but I've been cultivating this theory about eating disorders and religion for quite some time. Oh, okay. So, okay, here's my thing. In like Catholicism or like, you know, Eastern Orthodox, whatever.
Yeah,
a lot
like
of different religions.
Islam too, right?
Islam, yeah, with the fasting.
I think Islam has more strict fasting rules than like Catholicism.
With,
anyway,
like Ramadan or whatever.
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
no, but that's like normalized fasting.
Yeah.
But the thing with that is that I think there's like the whole like gender situation going on because, you know, eating disorders predominantly female.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, some guys have eating disorders, you
Yeah.
know. Obviously, this is all very bad, but, you know.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, mainly it's girls who have eating disorders. And then if you look at, like, you know, like, monks or whatever, you know, or, like, really, like, you know, religious people, they're usually guys. So I feel like fasting, like, religious fasting and religious, like, observances and stuff are more, like, they're just, like, gendered, like, as masculine, but they're the same thing.
Interesting, yeah. But I feel like, will religious people stop their self-prescribed eating disorder when, like, they're done with Ramadan or Lent or whatever?
Yeah, fair. And I mean, I guess maybe the motivations are different because, you know, that, like, brings them closer to God or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I've heard, like, from my research on ED Twitter, there's also, like, almost, like, religious parts of, like, eating disorders where like, you know, I'll become, like better or, like, more pure or something if you know. So there's, like, yeah, which is, like, really creepy.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like thinking about that.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's my synthesis of those two things. I don't know.
It's an interesting take.
Anything else to say about Ozempic?
Yeah, I don't know, not really. I'm
Yeah.
like chewing on ice right now.
Well, also, okay, another thing with the whole, like, weight loss thing, you know, you have, like, working out, dieting, you know, those are classic methods.
Yeah.
Also, like, nicotine. I'm just saying, it's like, there's so many more, like, cost-effective methods, like, guys.
Personally, to stay skinny, I just do Coke.
Exactly. Yeah, that's probably cheaper than Ozempic. Like, there's so many better ways to go about it.
No, and I'm sure plenty of celebrities are doing Coke.
Yeah.
As well as Ozempic. No, I don't know if you've seen like the new John Mulaney like Netflix special, but it's pretty good. But he's talking about how like during his intervention, like before he went to like rehab and stuff, you know, it was like in the middle of COVID, and so everyone had been like staying aside and like literally out of shape, and like he was like Coke skinny. And so he's like, you have no idea what it's like knowing that you're the best looking person in your own intervention. He's like, like everyone's been inside for the past 6 months. I mean, here I am. I just got a new haircut and I'm Coke thin. Like
they wish they were me.
Exactly.
No, I mean, yeah. Like, there's worse addictions to have because, like, at least you look good. I don't know.
No, but then you can look like I think if you're like really addicted to Coke, then you could look even worse.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Like there's, you know, like say like you start doing Coke when you're like a little tubby, right? And then you get Coke skinny, and then you get to be like a skeleton.
Yeah.
So I think that's maybe a dangerous path to take.
Or like same with heroin too. It's like, you know.
Yeah.
That's like
heroin freaks me out.
Like that's like skeletal. Like
Yeah.
That's just, yeah. God.
Heroin.
Yeah, am I right? That's one thing, like, I don't think I would try that.
Are you fucking kidding? No way. I mean, I wouldn't even try Coke, but
yeah.
No, heroin freaks me out way too much. Yeah. And and it's like, it's definitely like way more addictive than like Coke or whatever.
And I feel like with a lot of that stuff, it's like, it probably doesn't live up to the hype.
No way. Well, the only way it lives up to the hype is you keep on doing it.
Yeah, it's true. And then your life like is terrible.
Yeah, like that. I guess that's how people get addicted, right?
Yeah.
Elka and Abu's discover what addiction is.
We're like, Loki, this like isn't goated.
Guys, I'm starting to think that maybe crippling drug addiction is a bad thing.
Like, low-key bad vibes.
Yeah, like, it's just not the move. I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Sorry.
Fell off. Yeah.
Well.
But, like, I mean, I don't want to talk about alcoholism in case Flounder will listen to this, but never
I
mind.
feel like he wouldn't mind unless he's fallen off the wagon.
Yeah, let's not. Well, okay.
I have faith that he won't. I think
Yeah.
Flounder's been not drinking for long enough that why would he start now?
No,
I think he's asleep.
I wish him the best, honestly. I think he's a cool guy.
He's a cool guy. I like Flounder.
He was a really good, like, conversationalist.
It was a lot of fun. It's pity that he's not here. Maybe for episode 3.
Well, it's like, it's his Pondcast.
It's his Pondcast. If this makes it to the public, this is going on his channel.
It better.
It better.
I'm not making a YouTube channel for that.
What if we started a podcast in Kazakhstan?
Wait. Oh my god. Wait, no, Emma and Izzy and I were talking about that. That'd be so funny.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Like, no one would listen to it.
No one will listen to it. What if they did? We got sponsors and things.
No,
is
what
it
if...
hailing?
Oh god. I think it sounds like it does.
Could be.
No, what if
Anyway.
it got, like, really popular and then we got in trouble with the, like, program?
Why would we get in trouble? Right. Let's say we're having a funny little podcast, and it gets really popular. I don't know why we'd get in trouble.
Well, okay, when I was studying abroad in Moldova, they had, like, really strict rules about, like, talking with press and stuff.
Oh, really?
And there's this one guy who's, like, really weird for a lot of different reasons. But he, like, somehow found this, like, reporter from, like, I think it was, like, an Australian, like, news agency.
Uh-huh.
And he was, like, trying to, like, you know, befriend him or whatever.
Yeah.
And the reporter, like, ended up writing an article about this guy.
Yeah.
And then...
Was it, like, bad, or was it...
No, it was just, like, you know, a day in the life or whatever. Like, he didn't really say anything, bad. But the program got, like, really mad at him about it. And it was, like, I don't know. Like, if anything, it was good press, but still.
I guess we'll double check then on what we can do. I'm sure it's gotta be right. Like what's the difference between like posting a podcast and like let's say someone wants to like post like a TikTok or some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like that's the same thing.
That's true. Anyways, wait, let me see Flounder. No word from
No
Flounder.
word from Flounder.
Flounder.
I'm so drunk right now.
Flounder.
Oh well. Yeah. What else do we have in the docket? Oh,
age
gap discourse.
Okay.
What did you have something to say about it, or just wanted to generally discuss it?
Well, I mean, I feel like you and I probably both have like a very like reasonable take on it, where it's like, you know, obviously like dating children bad.
Oh yeah.
No, but okay. I mean,
Really hot takes on the Flounder podcast. Don't date children, guys.
Pedophilia,
Not the move.
Not the vibe.
We were talking about Jeff Epstein last
Oh, yeah.
episode, and how like, oh, wow, like I'm not really fucking with him. Like the more I hear about the guy, the less I like him.
No, but okay, my take on the whole like age gap thing is that like it's like definitely weird if let's say like a 30-year-old dates like an 18-year-old. That's,
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that's weird.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel like more than anything, it's just like you don't really have anything in common to talk about. Like,
Yeah.
you know, because it's like
Even like freshmen in college.
Yeah.
I've never dated a freshman as like a junior or senior. I've never dated I don't want to because like it's like you are still a high schooler.
no,
Like,
yeah, it's just like.
yeah.
But if you have something like in common to talk about or
Yeah.
like shared, you know, whatever stuff, I feel like it's fine.
I feel like once you're a real person and like out of university and you have like a job, then I feel like age gap becomes a little bit less
Yeah.
like important. Like I think it's still weird if you're like I don't know 28, let's say, or 20, whatever, you know, like late 20s, 30s, and you're dating someone who's like in their like, you know, 50s or like that's weird.
That's like
still.
weird, but it's like whatever.
Yeah,
like, you know.
No, but it definitely like you get a lot more leeway age gap wise once you are like out of college and once you're both out of college. Sorry, and you know,
Yeah.
like my parents are like 11 years apart.
But that's like fine.
But yeah, but then they met when they were like they were both like working.
Oh,
like
so
they met through work. Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
so
like well whatever.
normal.
Yeah. But like, you know, if like my dad and my mom when she was in college, that'd be weird. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that'd be
it's
weird.
Like, wait, is your dad older?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, also the whole thing about like the like power, you know, differences and
Yeah.
whatever. I feel like
I kind of get that.
I get it, but also it's like money and like stuff like that aren't the only ways that power is manifested in relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like, you know, like, let's say the guy's like older and richer. Like, yeah, he's probably more powerful, but there's like ways that he isn't, you know, there's like different, there's like, it's more nuanced. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, I had a good take about this, actually.
Oh, I like how you're declaring your own take to be good.
Well, no, I ran it by Emma, and she said it was a good take.
I trust her. I trust her wholeheartedly, so let's hear it.
Okay, so, I mean, traditionally, age gaps are like, you know, older guy, younger woman, you know. And, you know, that comes with its own problems. But I think it's even weirder when it's an older woman.
You think it's weirder?
Guy. I think it's weirder. Because, like, guys, especially if the guy's, let's say, early 20s, let's say 20.
Sure.
It would be, like, especially weird if the guy was 20 and the woman was 30. Because, like, the, like, emotional level of, like, intelligence or whatever, the guy is, like, lower. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing if it's an older guy and a younger woman.
It's different. It's
really,
different.
Really?
I genuinely think that.
Really?
Yeah, I really do.
I like, if it's like a 20-year-old woman and like a 30-year-old guy, I think the woman is still definitely like,
no, I mean,
like less like emotionally mature or whatever.
No, but it's you can really tell the difference between like a guy who's 20 and a guy who's, let's say, 25. Like, there's a huge difference, way more than with women in terms of like emotional. Yeah, well,
I think
stuff.
Like psychologically, women do mature faster.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
true.
saying. Like, that's my point. And so it's like, I feel like that's why it's especially weird when the guy's younger. Not in like, I don't know if it's like a predatory way or whatever, but it's just kind of like.
Like, why would you as a 30-year-old man date a 20-year-old man?
Yeah, because he's like,
we've met 20-year-old men and they're,
Exactly.
I guess.
You know.
I think, well, what if then like the guy is like 25 and she's like 35, and so like 25 we're assuming that he's like, you know, emotionally mature.
Yeah, I feel like that's totally okay. But it's just when it's like, you know, and that like,
you think like a 20-year-old girl and 20-year-old guy, like she is much more emotionally mature than the guys typically.
Yeah.
And then so it'd be okay.
And I mean, of course, there's like exceptions and stuff, and you know, it's just like how people are. But I think, yeah, genuinely, I don't
Interesting.
know.
I feel like, I don't know. I would be less weirded out by like a younger guy than with a younger girl, just because I feel like it's more common for like men to like view like women in like a more like sort of predatory way. Like, even if you're 30, like, and you're quote unquote emotionally mature and heavy on the quote unquote, if we're talking about how men view women. Yeah. No, I feel like it's definitely I don't know, like the idea of like a younger woman is a much more like weird and perverted thing to like an older man than a younger man is to a older woman.
See, okay, I almost think the opposite, but
really?
I totally get what you're saying, but I
really,
yeah, I feel like it's like weird in like a different way for women, but like I totally get your point.
I just feel like there's more of a predatory nature to like older men who date younger women than there is the other way around. Which is why. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I feel like it's still weirder for like an older guy to date a younger woman. I don't know. Why is it weirder for you for the other way around?
Just because of the whole like emotional thing I was talking about, and also just like. Yeah, it's like, what do you guys kind of talk about? I mean,
that's
which
true.
Is
like either
the same
way.
for the either way, but I don't know. I feel like especially with women, it's just kind of like. I just really can't fathom, like, even me, like, dating someone, like, who's, like, even 19. Like, that's so weird. Like, that's so weird to me.
Really?
But I feel like, okay, so for me to date a 19-year-old feels way weirder than it would be to date, like, let's say, a 30-year-old.
Really?
To me, yeah, genuinely, yeah.
I couldn't imagine what I'm fucking talking about with a 30-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Compared to like, because like 19-year-olds like in college, I'm assuming.
But I mean, you can like find stuff.
I mean, like anyone can find anything to talk about with anyone.
No,
like,
yeah. I don't know.
Huh.
Have you ever been in an age gap relationship?
No more than like 2 years.
Real.
Yeah.
Problematic. Cancel.
Have you? What's the biggest age gap between you and a boyfriend?
I dated. Remember that guy I dated who's like.
Is this herpes guy?
No.
That's like genuinely that's the only one of like the people that you've ever dated that I can actually remember is like the herpes. I don't remember his fucking name. I remember he wore like a bright.
I don't want to dox him.
Well, okay.
He was a chill guy.
Actually,
I wish him the best. Honestly.
You don't have to say his name.
No,
obviously.
yeah, he was like 25 or 26 or whatever.
Okay.
But it's like.
And you were like 20 or 19.
I was like. Must have been 19. Yeah. But honestly, it was fine. I think he was weirded out by the age thing more than I was, which is like good,
I would be too. If I was 25 or 26 dating a 19-year-old, yeah. I would be weirded about that too. Yeah.
But like, you know.
Because it's like, oh, you're out of college and this is like a sophomore in college and like, why are you like, yeah. I don't know. I think it's more like the whole predatory thing again. It's like, yeah, I don't know.
No, but I don't know. I feel like overall, my like, I don't know, white pill on all of this is that like, I don't even know what white pill means. I hope I'm using that correctly.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. I think it's white pill. My white pill on all this is that like people are usually normal and that's fair. Overall like age gaps like usually weird out normal people. So it's like there's only like a very small percentage of the population that's like weird about stuff. Yeah. You know.
Just making sure it's still recording.
Oh yeah, real.
Anyway.
I don't know. So that's my take.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Flounder.
I'm
so drunk, Flounder.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting another drink. I have tonic water.
Oh, based. Okay. I would, yeah.
Oh, you're still working on yours though.
I'm kind of done with this one, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you keep talking to the mic.
Okay. I'll just talk. Okay.
I can dump this. Unless you want more of a like vodka.
No.
Do you want gin and tonic?
I'll do gin and tonic.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Juice?
Yes, please. No, Flounder said, no, my head kind of feels like it's on fire. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Tell him that we're doing our own episode and he can put it up, and we miss him.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Anyways, okay, now that Off Boost is gone, what should I talk about? This kind of feels like you guys ever like, you know, go in the bathroom in the morning and like, you know, like wash your face and whatever, and you just like stare in the mirror and then just like talk at yourself, but like you don't make any noise, you just talk, but you, like no sound comes out of your mouth, but you just have a conversation with yourself. That's what I'd be on. That's what this feels like right now. Yeah, anyways. And then sometimes, like, I'll be, like, brushing my teeth, but I'll, like, continue the conversation with myself. And, like, you know, anyone else would probably, you know, just, like, have a conversation with themselves, like, silently in their head without their lips moving. But sometimes I'll, like, be brushing my teeth and I'll, like, still, like, mouth out words and stuff, like, to myself in the mirror. Because otherwise it doesn't feel real. So, yeah. It's really raining, actually. It was really hot today. Yeah, I hope Flounder's okay. I genuinely worry about Flounder. I hope that he, like, is gonna, you know, do okay in life and stuff. Because he's a really chill guy. I think he's a good guy deep down. And he's really funny. There's not a lot of funny people on Twitter. He's one of the best posters out there, if I'm honest. So.
Okay.
Okay.
You might want to actually, I should probably grab, like, wait, which one was yours?
Oh, I think mine was the red one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, mine was the red one. It doesn't matter. Thank you.
Yeah. Because I think.
Oh, yeah.
We should probably use coasters, but it's fine. Anyway, I'm back.
Off Goose is back.
I'm back. Yeah, we're talking about talking to yourself.
Yeah,
I was
do that.
Oh, dude, all the time.
Yeah.
I talk to myself all the fucking time, and like out loud. I don't know. Well, because I'll be like thinking to myself about something. I feel like it's easier to organize my thoughts if I pretend like I'm talking to someone, aka myself.
Yeah.
I was actually just talking to myself on the way back home last night. I was getting dinner with a friend, and I was talking out loud to myself. But yeah.
I feel like the best like conversations with yourself are either in a bathroom mirror or when you're on a long car drive alone, like on the highway.
Yeah.
And then you just really like zone in and like. You know.
I've never talked to myself in the bathroom mirror.
Oh, you got it. Okay, try it out. Try it out sometime. It goes crazy.
I have talked to myself on like in transit, right? So like on a bike, walking, in the car, talk to myself, but no, never in the mirror. I think I would feel like I was crazy if I did that.
Wait, you talk to yourself like when you're walking?
Yeah, I was like,
oh.
Yeah, like typically if I am alone, like on my way, usually like on my way home. Yeah, I'll like talk to myself about what's going through my mind.
Mm.
Yeah.
Maybe Flounder is migraines or something.
Oh, maybe.
Because he said that his like head was on fire or something.
I'm sure he'll be okay. I'm glad to know that he's not dead or
falling
off the wagon.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this episode's going up.
It better. No, I feel like this is kind of going great.
This is really good. We should definitely start a Kazakhstan podcast.
Oh my god. No, and we can like shit talk all the like people on the program because like I know that they're gonna irritate me. You know what I'm saying? Like all of the people.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
I feel like
well, to make up pseudonyms for them.
Yeah, that's probably better. That's probably a good idea. We've been using people's just like government names. Not that we've been saying anything bad about them really, but
about Michael.
Oh, that's true.
No, okay. I told Zach was like talking about the podcast when I was hanging out with him and Michael yesterday.
Yeah.
And I like had to tell Zach, like I like texted him afterwards. I was like, do not send the podcast to Michael.
Yeah. So. I think he was here yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was and Michael was here and he was gonna ask me about it. And then you could tell he realized because he's like, never mind actually. Because I don't remember how I knew, but he was gonna like ask me a question. And then like I think Brayden interrupted him talking about something else. And I was like, what are you gonna say, Zach? And then like he like kind of stopped himself. He's like, actually no.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I mean,
I just didn't want to like Michael to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
yeah.
I kind of went back to talking to yourself. I was having because talking to yourself reminded me of the conversation I had with myself yesterday. Where like it's like if I don't like have something to do every day like with someone I would go insane. like I need like social interaction like every day this summer or I'm like gonna fucking lose it. and I was realizing I kind of talked myself through this and I want to talk about it with you.
Yeah.
Like on or off pod, it didn't matter. I was like I should discuss this. Is that I kind of realized that like. Right. Yeah. Like I feel like every day I needed to have something to do with someone. I was like the worst part of my day is like going home at the end of the day.
Oh.
Like specifically going home at the end of the day. Not like being home. Being home is whatever. I like turn off my brain and like watch TV or like I don't know, listen to music.
Yeah.
Do whatever. But like going home at the end of the day is like. Well, it's an actual sign of like the end of the day, and it's like another day gone. I have to leave and like do it in like 3 months or whatever.
Oh,
and then so it feels like I don't know. Yeah, like my day isn't over until I've like stopped hanging out with whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then so like you say okay bye, see you tomorrow or whatever, and then you go home and it's like all right, well tick that off the calendar or whatever.
I totally did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like final.
Yeah, and I had that realization, and I feel like if I'm like just spending time like going home, I'm like wasting time a little bit because like I just broke this paperclip. I just broke up. Yeah, you can't see this.
Like,
I just broke it. I was like playing with the paperclip as I was talking. I broke it in half. Huh. Anyway, but yeah, no, I was like, yeah, it's like because I was like, why do I get like sad whenever I go home? And I was like, it's because it's like the end of like that's my day. Like
And then,
yeah.
it's like finite.
Yeah, and then you know, and then time is passing.
I've been thinking about the passing of time so much lately.
Absolutely. Well, because you know you're 18 and in college, and you feel like it's never gonna end. Like fucking turning 21 and leaving college is like so far away, and here we are.
Here we are. No, and just like
no, I just saw one of our friends for possibly the last time I will ever see him, or at least for a very long while.
Yeah.
Like.
That's like crazy.
Damn.
Like I've been thinking so much about like, oh, like will I ever see this person again? You know, and like
I'm gonna try.
Yeah, like I want to really like try to maintain like the college friendships.
Absolutely. Well, because I'm nowhere else going to find friends.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing that really scares me.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
It's like if you like move to a new city or whatever, it's like literally, what do you do? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, like
you know?
I guess you can find friends through work, which is like valid.
Yeah, like totally.
But I don't want just work friends.
Yeah, you want like normal.
Yeah, I guess like I don't know. It's like find events to go to, with, like things that you're interested in, and like I don't fucking know. Like I don't know. I'm not a real person yet. I'm 21.
Yeah, God. Ugh.
The passage of time. We have about a year.
That's true.
And exactly a year from now, we will have finished.
Yeah.
Our program, and we'll be back in America.
Oh God.
Exactly a year.
No, yeah, and I've been thinking about that, and just like, oh, yeah, like you know.
Yeah.
It's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah. I was talking with my mom about like, you know, just like growing up and stuff, and I like had this realization that, well, first of all, I feel like this is the first time like in my life, like I've always felt like older than I actually am, but now I feel younger. Like literally this year it switched.
I don't know about the older than I actually am, but I do feel younger than I actually am a little bit. Like I feel like I should still like be like 19.
Okay.
But like when I was 19, I wasn't feeling like I was older than I actually am.
Really?
No, not really.
No, like throughout my entire childhood, I always was like, you know.
Yeah.
Like an old soul or whatever.
I got told that too when I was young.
Which I don't know why people tell children that. Like it's such a weird observation.
This means that they probably have like generalized like, or like what is it called? Like depression, but it's like there's an actual term for it. General depressive disorder or something.
Real.
I don't actually remember, dude. When like the I was getting like my like medical screening for a program, and then they were like, oh, do you have like a history of like psychologists, like it's like psychological problems, like a history of that. I was like, no, I've never been diagnosed. So.
But do you think that you actually like?
It runs in the family, so like.
With your yeah.
It like absolutely runs in the family.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily like depression, but just like the psychological problems really runs in the family. So sometimes I'm like, it hasn't really gotten bad enough yet for me to ever want to like see like really like I'm fine. Like
but no.
But I'm like probably there's probably something going on.
God. Yeah, and I feel like as a kid you just don't like you don't know what's normal and what isn't normal.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, I've talked about that for like not realizing things going on with yourself or with your family that you realize later are like actually things. Yeah. Oh well.
Oh, but also what I was trying to say about the aging thing is that, like, I think the thing that stuck out to me most about, like, getting older, and, like, I'm not old, obviously, but, you know,
we're very young. We're very spry.
Spry. I'm actually a teenager. No.
What are you talking about? I'm 18. Pushing 19.
No, I, like, worry about different things. Like 5 years ago, the things I would worry about, I don't even think about now. You know?
Sure. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess like 5 years ago would be like high school.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, no, definitely like the things that were like plaguing my mind when I was 17 or 16, I like realized when I went to college, I was like, damn, that doesn't fucking matter. Like whatever it was. Like I don't know, like drama with people, or I don't know, my parents. It's like if I had like known, like if I had like, I don't know, yeah, if I had like known what I know now, Like when I was in high school. I don't want to say wise because I don't feel wise, but I guess on a relative scale, I'm wiser now than I was when I was in. If I had been wiser, I suppose, or had more perspective. Yeah, I guess the perspective of a 20-year-old. When I was in high school, I would have had such a better time in high school.
No, it's like
not that high school was like hell or anything. Like high school was like fine. It was like whatever, but
it's not fun though.
It's not that fun. I wouldn't want to like relive it. But yeah, I'm like, damn, like I could have had like so many less worries and like have so much more fun. I had fun in high school. I could have more fun if I had known that like, you know, how little responsibility I had.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
No, and I feel like people tell you like, oh, like don't worry about the small stuff, like none of it matters. But that's so true. Like,
oh,
like
absolutely.
In high school,
And
so
and you're in high school and you have like hormones and you're like you're an idiot. So like it seems like the small stuff, like fuck this, it's all super important. It's all big stuff, but it's not. Yeah, not that I don't think this is gonna be helpful to anyone because I don't think we don't have any high schooler listeners. It'd be weird if we did.
That'd be so weird.
It'd be so weird.
Like,
I'm sure.
I just like we don't talk about anything like
we don't talk about
super weird.
No, we don't.
Like,
but
still that'd be weird.
Yeah, can you imagine like if people took us seriously? Like the kind of power we would have over people, like if right, like last episode, this episode, future episodes, like you know, because like there's what 30 some views on.
We got one comment.
Whoa, we got one comment. Yeah, like that's someone who's like just listening to us talk.
Like the whole 2.5 hours.
Interested in what we have to say. That's crazy. The people we don't know who are like, I want to hear what Elka and AAAGYCT and Flounder have to say about.
Just the world, like
just random bullshit. Yeah, that's interesting. I can see how like celebrities would go crazy or like get annoying.
Oh yeah.
I saw like Roger Waters.
Who is that?
He's like the or was the guitarist for Pink Floyd or perhaps a vocalist. I don't remember. He was like a front man in Pink Floyd. And like he is very full of himself, and he's like the prime example of like someone letting like fame get to their head and like being annoying about it. Like he has a song like called "If I Were God," like that. I think that was written after like he left Pink Floyd, and basically how like if he were God, he would have done things better / differently. And it's like, okay, dude, like whatever.
That's so arrogant.
It's very arrogant. He's so arrogant. Or he was like talking about like politics while he was like on stage and like saying that like, oh, you know, if you ever it's very much like his politics are very much the politics of like a out of touch rich person, where he's like, oh, if you see like your president or your prime minister, like, well, because this is a concert in Prague, so like he'd actually know what they had. He's like, whatever you have, like a governor, a prime minister, a president, if you ever see him, you know, in him or her, you know, to make sure to like be like or you know, him or her, like he said his default was him, and then he was like added on like or her.
How like, about them?
Whoa, hey, that's true.
Like, that's what I'm talking about.
You ever see them in like in a cafe, like tap on the shoulder and say, you know, the people want whatever it was. I think it was like something generic like human rights, and it's like, okay, yeah, like fine, whatever, dude.
Like, okay.
No, but like he's a really good example of like celebrity arrogance. Obviously, I think not to you know be that guy, but the person who everyone might think of when they think of celebrity arrogance is like Kanye. Mm-hmm. And I think he like obviously like thing is like he is genuinely like a very talented musician and he knows it. Maybe a little bit. I think he maybe considers himself to be a little bit better than he actually is. But one thing that was interesting. I saw like he's like in an interview. I think it's a fairly recent interview. They're like, what do you want for like your legacy, or something? And this is like within the last year. And he said, I want to be forgotten.
Really?
Yeah. And he said because like who invented the Kleenex?
Oh,
yeah, you know,
okay,
yeah, exactly.
That's very Kanye.
That's
but
very
I totally
Kanye.
get that.
Yeah,
he's a
like,
true genius. He really is.
No, he said that he was talking about how like, like there's like certain things in our lives that are just like so ubiquitous. You have no idea who came up with it, but like you know, we just have it, and like he wants to be that, which I think was a really very interesting take.
I feel like he's a true genius, and he really. Like is a true artist. He has a very distinct vision for how he wants his life to be, you know.
Yeah, it's too bad that he has like a lot of mental issues.
Oh God, yeah.
Gosh, yeah.
But I mean, I feel like that comes with like being like an artist and stuff. It's like, you
Maybe.
know,
Maybe.
like
I don't know.
but I feel like it's just like percentage wise, like there's so many like good artists that really, you know, have like weird stuff going on in their head, you know?
Yeah, and maybe that's like, you know, maybe it's like worsened by like being famous and all that, like, you know, just being like rich and famous. Maybe that like those kinds of issues are just kind of just made worse by, I don't know, having like a lot of influence and power.
Well, okay, if you were a celebrity, would you like use social media at all? What do you think?
Ooh. I feel like, knowing me, at first I would. And then I would just like drop off the planet. I would definitely like Frank Ocean myself. Because like, well, Frank Ocean used to be like, you know, active on like Twitter and whatever. And then he like he's like nowhere. And I feel like I would probably end up doing that. But also, I don't know, you see people like, there's other like artists who are like very normal on social media.
Like who?
I don't know, like a lot of actors are very normal on like Instagram, or like I said, I'm not on Twitter anymore. Like Tyler the Creator is very normal on social media, like Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah.
He's very normal.
I feel like it would just like
I don't know who else.
be hard to like, you know, not let all that get to you, you know?
Yes, yeah.
Like I could see like, I'm sure a lot of celebrities just have like a PR team and they just like manage all their social media.
Yeah.
That's what I would do, you know,
just let someone else run my thing. Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to look at it because the haters, you know.
The haters.
The haters are my motivators, but on a much deeper level, the haters get to you, you know? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get that.
The haters can only motivate so much. That's what one of my coworkers said. Unironically, he was like, "The haters are my motivators." It's like, okay, bro, like we work at a coffee shop. Like,
yeah, what haters does he have?
Like the customers, like, well, it was okay. Not to like go on a tangent,
No,
but they're like, you know, like online orders with like DoorDash or like Grubhub or whatever.
Yeah.
So you know, we like get those through like one register. But that register like wasn't working, and so we didn't get all those orders.
No, so people are pissed.
Yeah, so yeah, all the delivery drivers, which are always like a bunch of like rando, like old men or just like weird guys.
Yeah,
they were all like really mad at me, or like at, you know, me and my coworkers. It's like, okay, like they were the haters that day. They were the haters. And we were like, oh, like, do you want something to drink? Like, we can make you something for free. And they're like, no. Like, I just want my, like, you know, food delivery. It's like, okay, like, fuck me, I guess. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't really have any, like, I don't really think I have, like, you know, haters to speak of, per se. But I don't really know if I get the whole haters my motivators thing. I don't know. Like,
it's like you gotta prove them wrong, you know. Like,
I don't feel an obligation to prove anyone wrong. Like, even if someone's being like a dick to me, I don't feel like I'm like, oh, I'll show him. Like, I don't care. I don't care enough.
No, I get what you're saying. No, I'm like looking on the same page as you.
Yeah.
I just like the quotes.
No, it's definitely very funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that people are motivated by that, like out of spite, I guess. To like, I think well, going back to Kanye. Kanye is definitely one of those people.
Yeah.
There's like a leaked there's a leaked song called "Spread Your Wings," and he's like, when they say that I can't do it give me a rush. I think something like that. I don't know. like he just talks about like, oh yeah, like proving people wrong or whatever.
Someone told me I fell off.
Ooh, I needed that. That's true. Maybe Drake's one of those people too.
No, I agree with you. Like on a realer level, like apathy is really like the best for anything. Just like if you just don't care about someone or like something, it's just like.
I think apathy. Well, yeah, there's like healthy apathy and like unhealthy. I think I'm healthily apathetic.
Yeah.
Yeah. This in terms of like my dating life, my haters. Like, I don't know, just general like people drama. I don't know, it's like, yeah, like I can only care so much about certain things until I get bored.
She broke up with me. Okay,
she
whatever.
Broke, I'm up. She broke, I'm up, like
literally.
but not even just with that. Not even just with that, like I don't know, random bullshit about like, oh, someone doesn't like me, or someone, I don't know, gets like pissed at me about something, or like at work. Oh my god, at work. Like having to, like, I don't know. If I would have burned that place down if I cared more.
But it's like you're only getting paid like how much an hour?
$5. I mean,
It's
I
like
bartend,
$5.
so it's like more than that. But yeah, no, it's like my stupid manager being, you know, like a dickhead to me. And it's like, yeah, like I'm just gonna subtly, you know, I don't know, like I don't care enough to like get mad at him, but like I do care enough to like deliberately not finish cleaning the bar so he can finish instead. You know what I mean?
Like the little things.
Yeah, like little victories for me that's kind of enough. And I'm like, yeah, all right, like that's about as much I can muster up for right now because I want to go to bed. No, but like just like no, like stuff like that. I'm like, yeah.
No, some people just care too much about like working.
So
whatever
mad
stuff.
about nothing.
Yeah.
People get so mad about shit and then they act like they don't. They act like they're too cool, and then they act like they're too cool for whatever. But like you can really tell that like it's something's getting to them. It's so funny to me. I don't know. And people are, yeah. I don't know. People are very very. I don't know. And I feel like it would be a lot better if they just acted like they cared about something. Like if they do care about something, then just like act like it. Don't act like you're too cool for whatever. If you're too cool, you're gonna freeze to death.
Real talk.
That's not my words.
No, okay. Wait, okay. I got something cooking here. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Wait, okay, I'm trying to think about like something with penguins and like too cool and like
cool.
ice water, like Antarctica. You know what
no, because penguins do like thrive in the cold though.
Like so, like they live in the cold.
But I feel like
if you're not a penguin, like stay out of Antarctica.
Oh, I think we're penguins.
Like we're too cool, so like we have to go to Antarctica.
Yeah, that's the healthy apathy.
But like
being
these
too cool.
motherfuckers, they're mallards.
They want to go to Antarctica, but they can't swim with the penguins.
That's not their climate. Like they gotta get out of there.
If you can't swim with the penguins, then don't go to Antarctica.
Wait, do penguins even swim? Oh wait,
yes!
they do. Okay.
My lord.
Wait, no. Okay. We gotta work something into like you know like penguins can't fly. But like, you know what I'm saying? But they're still birds, but like they can't fly.
But they can swim and they're in the cold.
Don't try to fly into Antarctica if
you can't swim?
If
you can't swim with the penguins? Don't fly to Antarctica if you can't swim with the penguins.
Exactly.
That's my next like Instagram. Like if I ever post like a photo on Instagram with you, that's gonna be the caption. Don't fly to Antarctica if you can't swim with the penguins.
We gotta like do like a photo by like a freezer or something or like you know what I'm saying?
No, real.
No, real talk.
But yeah, no, people gotta stop acting like they're too cool.
No, yeah, it's like if something genuinely like bothers you, just be genuine about it. But like most stuff shouldn't bother you.
Yeah, it shouldn't. But if it does, it's way cornier to care than to act like you don't. Because everyone can tell that you do.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What else? Oh, bedsheet discourse.
Bedsheet.
No, okay. When you're in Kazakhstan, you know they don't have the top sheet, do they? Over there.
Like a mattress cover?
No, you know, there's like, you know, like the sheet, like the under sheet, and then there's the top sheet, and then there's the comforter. Like in the U.S., that's how we have it. But did they just have like a bottom sheet and then like a duvet situation? Because that's what they have in Europe, you know?
I
don't know if you remember.
I'm trying to think. I want to say I was just sleeping under a duvet.
Yeah, see, that's what, okay, so that's, yeah.
I think, no, wait.
That doesn't surprise me.
Wait.
Because that's what they have in Russia.
No, I had a sheet.
You had a bottom sheet and a top sheet and then a
Yeah, I had the, what is it called, the sheet that's like the stretchy one that you can't fold?
Like
the mattress.
Like the bottom one or whatever, right?
The bottom sheet, we'll call that.
Oh, okay.
And then there was another sheet and then duvet.
So you had a top sheet.
Yeah, I had a top sheet. I believe. Maybe
that's crazy.
Maybe they.
Because in Russia they don't have the top sheet.
Yeah.
Nor in Europe.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Huh. I know there's definitely a while where I would only, even in America, I would only sleep with the top sheet.
Wait.
Sorry, only sleep with the duvet. Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but like I totally get it.
No, like I get it too. Because sometimes you're just like too warm. Like I want like the weight of a duvet.
Yeah.
But I don't want to be like warm. I'm not cold enough to want like another sheet or a blanket.
Well, and like the thing is with the duvet, you know, if you don't have a top sheet, you just like wash the duvet with your other sheets, you know, and so it just like works out, you know.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
Although, okay, I always hate like putting in the comforter into the duvet.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's like hell on earth.
No, my mom has some method for putting the comforter into the duvet cover. It involves like rolling it up, but I don't remember what it is. I don't remember how to do it. It really works though. It is genius. But I don't remember. She showed me a couple times, but my duvet cover doesn't like have. It's like my duvet slash comforter is like it doesn't open. It's just like essentially just like a very heavy like blanket.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So I just like wash that by itself. There's no putting in a comforter into a thing. I don't know. It's kind of nice. Like it works perfectly as a comforter. Yeah. And I don't have to like take off a cover or anything.
When I was in Moldova, what I had there at my second host family was they had like a duvet cover, but there was like diamonds like cut out in the middle of it, which was like decorative and it was pretty and whatever. Yeah. But it was so easy to put the comforter in that because you just like slide it in.
Yeah.
That's what we need in the US. I think that could really go, you know, viral.
I feel like, yeah, because that's not a thing here. So if you started like if you just started selling those. I think if you started selling those, it wouldn't. Well, if you started selling those, what would happen is it'd be like one of those like Instagram or like TikTok things where someone's like trying the viral, you know, what's it called, you know, duvet cover, and like it'd be like a gimmick, and then it would never like catch on to be like an empire or anything.
I could sell this on Depop.
On D.
You like the like Lana, Coquette, Red Scare, Lolita, duvet cover, just like white lace or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. How often would you say that you wash your sheets?
My sheets, like 1.5 weeks.
Oh, that's normal.
My pillowcase is a little more often.
That's normal. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
How often do you? Are you also like 1.5 weeks?
You know, 1 week, 1.5 or whatever. Yeah. Just whenever I do laundry.
Oh, like every time you do? I don't do it every time I do laundry.
Oh,
like it's
well,
probably
how
every other time.
Do you do laundry?
Like less than every, I don't know, 5 days.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't my laundry like hamper and my like the washing machines are not big enough to like make it a week. So it usually ends up being like less than a week. So maybe like every other time I do laundry, I also do sheets. But like the sheets have to go in like the thing is that the sheets have to go in like separately anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's not necessarily dictated by when my laundry goes.
No, I see what you're saying.
Because sometimes I do let the laundry go for a while, and then I have like 4 loads.
Shit. Wait, does your place like do quarters?
Yeah.
Oh god, I fucking hate that. Like it's literally the bane of my existence.
I get quarters from work fairly frequently, but also we have a little machine where you can put in dollars or $5 bills. I think it takes up to 20.
Wait, can I like unironically after this?
Absolutely,
can I go
absolutely.
there?
Yeah,
my god.
absolutely. Yeah, you can exchange for quarters.
Because one time I went to a laundromat and I was like trying to like, you know, get quarters there, and there was this guy that yelled at me for like, because I was trying to use the machine to like get quarters, but I didn't want to use the laundromat because it was like more expensive than the like washing machines in my building. And so I was just trying to get quarters, and the guy was like, oh, like you're trespassing if you don't like use the like washing machine. So like, bro, like literally, why do you care? First of all, like just kill yourself. So ugh.
Whatever.
Yeah, like literally
whatever. Trespassing? Fuck off. It's like you're a business that you're open. Like if I walk into like a shop and I don't buy anything, am I trespassing? Like fuck off.
Like literally, what do you want from me? Yeah.
Some people.
Yeah, like back to the whole thing. Like some people just like care too much about it.
Yeah. Like no, I guarantee that guy is not getting paid enough to care that much about someone using the quarter machine. Like you're not bothering anyone.
Yeah. No, and then sometimes they'll like go to the like, you know, bodega, whatever situation and ask for like, you know, like $1 worth of quarters, you know, if I give the guy $1 bill. And like sometimes he'll be like, no, you know, it's like, okay. Like,
only sometimes?
Like 50% of the time he'll say no.
Is it like the same guy or is it just like different?
It's the same guy. It's, you know, the triangle, whatever place?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
I feel like he went to like Stop and Shop. He'd probably give you.
Oh, you're right. I should go there actually.
Yeah, he'd probably give you quarters.
I like complaining about the quarter shortage more than like actually solving the problem by like.
What are you gonna do with the quarter shortage?
I don't know. I just like griping about it. And yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be so weird. I mean, it was weird like last time I was in Kazakhstan, but like not having to do like household chores. Like I mean, because I promise you that like host mom will insist on doing like not letting you do household chores.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of nice, but like I don't have to worry about it. But it's also like I feel a little bad.
No, and I feel like it's nice to have like I enjoy having more like control over my life.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the main thing I want control over is my laundry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the main thing, but everything else, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it feels awkward. I feel like I'm a grown man. I should be taking care of my own things.
Yes,
but,
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Besides that, it's like I don't have to think about cleaning the bathroom. I mean, obviously, if like I was asked, I'd absolutely because I'm living there. But I strongly suspect that unless we get some like some unusual host families, strongly suspect that they will insist upon us not doing that.
I remember when I was in Moldova, my host mom, or my second host mom, you know, she'd like, I would always offer to like do the laundry, and, you know, clean and everything, and she'd be like, oh, like, yeah, nilsia tat, or whatever. I was like, okay. And she would like do the laundry or whatever, and she'd like always like make comments about my underwear. Just like,
what?
Like, what is going on? Like, it was funny. Like, she was just like making fun of me or whatever. It was like, okay, like I'll do the laundry, like.
I had to like wash my dishes like without my host mom knowing when I was in Kazakhstan. Like I had to be well, because like if she was like aware that like I was like finishing my meal and putting my dishes in the sink, she would like insist on like washing them, so I would have to like get to it before she got to it.
Dina,
I love her. I hope she might be moving to Astana in like September or October. So I hope I get to see her before like she moves, if she moves. I think that's still like up in the air. They got denied for like visas for going to America. Like I wrote them an invitation letter and everything. I kind of thought it was just like a shoe-in thing. Like it's like a formality. Like you have like paperwork or whatever. It's like I gotta like right. But I guess they got denied. Like
that's too bad.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So no, I don't know. No Chicago for them, I guess.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, also, weren't they planning to like go across like the entire country or whatever?
I'm not sure what their travel plans were.
Yeah.
They were like, at one point she mentioned New York and like Los Angeles, I think. I mean, it was like definitely like a classic like non-America thing of like having no idea how big America is. Mm-hmm. And so thinking they can like hit a couple cities, a couple like the major American cities, and like in like a week or whatever. I guess technically you could, but it would suck.
That'd just like not be fun at all.
Yeah. No, I remember one time. Well, before they got denied, she was like, "Oh yeah, like we're trying to figure out time to go. Like maybe I'll look at like tickets for like to go for like a weekend." I'm like, "You cannot go. Like it takes the weekend to like get here. Like
and like imagine the jet lag and everything.
Oh my lord! That'd be horrible.
Wait, does the jet lag kind of like does it like work in reverse? You know what I'm saying? Where
Oh,
it's,
when
like,
you go over there?
Or I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't really sleep when I flew over. It was I can't really sleep on planes. It was bad. So I kind of just I was like definitely tired for a few days at weird times, but I got used to it pretty quickly because like I just like passed out.
Yeah. Just like man up about it.
Just like nut up and shut up. You know.
No, bitches be complaining about jet lag, and it's like okay, like. drink like a cup of coffee. Like, what happened to like Diet Coke? I don't know.
Hey, you're drinking a Diet Coke right now with your gin and tonic.
Here I am, you know.
I'm like not feeling any of this drink as much as I probably should.
Well, okay.
You are?
Speak for yourself.
No, I think I just need to give it time.
Yeah. Real.
Oh well. Yeah, I don't know. What's new with you? I feel like probably not a lot.
Literally nothing.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, I was telling my brother about this podcast, and I like sent him the link.
Oh, is he gonna
to the
listen?
First episode, yeah.
I think we may have mentioned this before. Yeah, I think I told you that like I would send it to my brother, but his ass would not listen. There's no fucking way.
Would he tell your dad about it? Or? Oh, okay.
No, maybe I'll send a link to this one, because I think it's flowing much more naturally than the other one.
Because we like already know each other.
It's not a diss against Flounder.
No,
by the way.
Flounder, we're your besties.
We're your besties.
Yeah, we just don't know you well enough. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get there hopefully. You know, like by the end of whenever these podcasts are done, we'll be like, I will know your full legal name. I'll know your middle name.
Well.
No, but anyway.
Anyways,
no, maybe I'll send this one to my brother. No, I hope my brother knows that like I would never like snitch on him for anything serious. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know, like like I don't really know what he gets up to. Like he's just graduated high school.
Does he like? I don't know what kids from your high school do for like.
Well, he's
I don't know.
Thankfully like not Catholic
Oh.
and like so not like horribly repressed. Yeah, no, but like yeah, right. Like I don't know what he gets up to because right, like when I was in high school, like I was doing like the two things my parents like didn't want me to do was like drink and like have sex.
Rebel.
yeah. My parents were but I'm like does Gabe drink? Like I have no idea, no clue at all.
He seems like pretty chill.
He's very chill.
Yeah.
And the thing is he does like he does what he wants. He's very like not very, he's a little rebellious against my parents. Like he kind of like goes and does what he wants and like worries about the consequences later. They're not very they get frustrated with him sometimes because like they don't know what he's up to, like don't know where he is. Like last night I was hanging out with someone and like my dad like called me and he was like, can you like get a hold of your brother? Because like I don't know like where he is and like he last time I saw him was this morning. I know what he's supposed to be doing. So I called my brother. I FaceTimed my brother, didn't pick up, and I was like, hey, can you like respond to dad because he's bothering me now about like getting a hold of you.
Yeah.
And I guess he was like, he told me that he was like, I don't know, hanging out with his friend and like they were like fishing or some shit. And like his phone died, and so but then he's like, oh well, I told them what I was gonna be doing, that I was gonna be doing this, and I was gonna be like back late. And like I don't know why they're mad. And like knowing my brother, it's entirely possible that like he didn't quite get the message across like to them. And but I told him just text them and like get it in writing. So like when you're like, oh, I told you this already, you can like point to it being like in a text. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like a classic example of like my parents like generally don't know what he gets up to, and it kind of frustrates them. And I was much more sneaky when I was in high school. Like, oh my gosh, yeah! If I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be, and not just the drinking or having sex, but like like anything, right? Like if I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be or like doing whatever, I would like I always had a cover story. I was like, way to get out of it.
Oh, you would like I see.
Yeah. Where my brother just doesn't give a fuck.
That's funny. The baby of the family.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna get a new paper towel. I had a coaster. My roommate may have hidden it. And actually, I think I know where it might be. You talk to the podcast for like 20 seconds.
Yeah. So when I was in high school. Oh, never mind. Okay. Fuck me, Jess. I was gonna go on a little monologue.
Don't listen to her.
Wait, what is that? Is that Paddington?
It's my brother was in London, and he this is what he brought me back as a souvenir.
Cute. That's really cute.
You got it at Paddington station on the underground.
Based.
Yeah, it's the only coaster I own. Unfortunately, sorry.
It's fine. It's whatever.
Basically,
don't
you don't
even
care.
care. Yeah. I remember when I was in high school, I was like really nerdy and stuff. Obviously, like no surprise. But I would like whenever like I would like, you know, like have a party or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like time it out so like my mom would be like out of town and then my dad would think that I was with her or something. Ooh. And then I would like have it at my mom's house and I'd be like, OMG, like I'm so sneaky.
Look at you.
But like it wasn't even like it wasn't that serious. Like she probably would have let me have a party anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like a party or just like having friends over?
Like a party. But like she was chill though. Like she was fun. Like she would like, you know, give me alcohol and stuff. So
what?
I mean, not like, you know, but she'd be like, "Oh, do you want a drink or whatever?"
Oh,
you
gotcha.
know, just like normal, I guess.
My dad didn't really care so much. My mom's always against it though. Like me having alcohol at like Christmas or whatever.
I feel like if you just like normalize it, then it's not like a big deal.
Yeah,
you know, like with parents, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I have normalized that to them over the past couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
No, they don't really care. I think I haven't like outright told them, but I think they kind of know that I smoke weed. But like we never talked about it because I think that they're like a little like funny about that. I don't really need to bring that up to them. You know, I don't need to tell them everything I get up to in college. But
no, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. But like I think I made passing reference to it, and I was like. I think I said I like don't like edibles, so my mom was kind of like, "Oh, okay."
Real.
Whatever.
Wait, okay. I think Flounder said something.
Ooh, what did he say? Are we gonna have like another hour with him? We've been going for an hour already.
Oh.
What did he say? What Flounder say?
He said, "Oh, okay, yay, smiley face."
Okay, so I'm not gonna pick up my phone.
I don't know. I feel like he probably isn't feeling good or something. Or...
Yeah, you have 58 unread texts.
I get so many spam like text messages.
I delete that shit like right away.
No, yeah, it's true. I should do that. When I was in high school, I didn't understand that like when you like give your phone number to like, I don't know, spam whatever stuff or like, you know, like for like websites or whatever, like, like shopping, like I didn't understand that. So like now I did a bunch of like messages. This is really annoying.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Gotcha, idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, should we talk about sandwich shops or should we wait for Flounder for that?
I think Flounder would enjoy that conversation. We can hold off. That can be our next topic for next week. Is sandwich shops.
Yeah. Okay, we could talk about like I don't know, Flounder fashion.
Flounder fashion?
You know.
Okay.
Like what do you think he should wear? I think he could go for the I don't know if the polo shirt thing's working for him.
I'm not sure if polos look that good on anyone. I've never seen a polo like really work for someone. Like not that they look like ugly, but they're kind of just whatever.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
I feel like he could rock. I would have to like see him like stand up and see his whole body. But like I feel like he could rock a Hawaiian shirt.
But like in an ironic way or in like a...
It's ironic. Or maybe like if he was like unbuttoned and he had like a shirt underneath.
I think he'd like a wife beater underneath or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. Like summer, like chill, yeah. Or like, yeah.
What else could he wear?
What would he wear for pants? Like jeans or just something?
Ooh, I think with a Hawaiian shirt you want like I feel like khaki shorts are always pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Real.
I feel like this would be easier while like looking at him, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's true on the Zoom. Yeah.
So, Flounder, I know you're listening to this. Maybe he's not actually.
What if he just didn't listen to this and we're like talking to him?
And he just posted it blindly.
That's what he did with the.
That's what he did with the last one. I don't know if I still don't know if he listens. Still don't know if he's listened to episode 1 yet.
Oh my god! What a guy.
Honestly, like no shame. No, he has to listen to some of it because he censored part of it. At our request.
Yeah, that's true. But
So,
he left in like a part where he was like peeing. So funny.
I was like almost crying when I was like listening. I was like playing a video game and I was like kind of listening in the background, just like give it a review and like make sure everything like sounded good. And
no, the thing I don't understand about it is like was he like wearing his headphones or whatever like when he went to the bathroom or like how?
Probably not. I'm guessing it just picked it up.
Oh yeah.
Assuming he lives like in a studio apartment, like probably just this is close enough to the camera or to the mic where it like picked it up. It was very funny though, Flounder. If you're listening,
Flounder, yeah.
It was a good call to leave that in. I don't think he made that call at all. Like I said, he did not listen to that.
His ass was not listening.
No,
his white ass was not sitting down.
No, he didn't even listen. He didn't listen to or watch like the Subway video, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. No, okay. You have to watch that because like it gets really depressing. Like it gets so depressing. Like I didn't want to talk about that in the first podcast, but like it got so depressing. It's like I feel like I understand.
Depressing
like,
how?
Like I don't know, just like about him talking about like loneliness and just like life and stuff, and it's like, oh my god.
Damn.
And like people, I just like guys I've known that are like 25 or like in that age range, like they've talked about the same things with me before, where it's like after college, like it's hard,
Yeah.
Like oh my god, like it's so depressing. Ugh.
Oh well.
Yeah. What else should we talk about? I feel like there's more things. Wait, what else was on that list?
Going off the top of my head, is Happy as Possible.
Oh.
Is crap. I don't remember. Cigarettes, I think, was one of them.
Oh, cigarettes.
We could have a new Lana song. We just listened to before.
Oh
this.
yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Thoughts on? I think it's called Lost at Sea.
Yeah.
Featuring it was like Lana Del Rey and her dad. I guess this is gonna be the whole album. I thought he was gonna like sing. I thought that was like gonna be part of it. But it was basically just a Lana song, and I guess her dad's playing piano, and it was fine. I don't know.
I thought it was good. It was just very
It was like.
I wonder if do you think that he wrote the lyrics or she did?
I don't know. Wait, can we look? I want to look up the lyrics to that
yeah.
song. Because I feel like when I was listening to it, it didn't seem like it was that. I don't know. Didn't seem like Lost at. It felt like the lyrics weren't that lyrics weren't like.
They didn't feel like Lana lyrics, I guess.
Oh really? Okay, once you told me look for the North Star, then you'll see heavenly. If I went to the beach and there were waves over me, I was lost at sea till you found me. Oh, at your lead, I believe I was found at sea. I was found lost at sea. Lost at sea. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was right. The lyrics are not that great.
Does it say who wrote the lyrics on there?
I am written by Robert Grant and Lana.
Oh, okay.
So they both wrote it, I guess.
Okay. No, I thought the piano was good though. Like the instrumentals were good.
No, it was nice.
Fun.
Yeah.
It was calming.
Yeah.
No, I think Lana and her mom are just so interesting. Like,
and her mom?
Because she has like mommy issues. She doesn't have daddy issues.
Huh. I don't really know much about her mom.
Well, apparently, I don't know, from what I've gathered from like, listening to her songs and stuff, like her mom would like yell at her and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
And, it was like anger issues. Which is interesting, especially like in a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like usually, it's like men yelling or whatever, but just like an interesting dimension with that.
Yeah. Mommy issues.
Do you have mommy issues?
No, I don't. Do you? I feel like, do you?
I don't. No, I genuinely, I think I have a good relationship with my parents. I think I understand them. So. I don't know if they understand me, but I understand them.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Which is fun.
No, it's crazy how much, like, your parents can screw you up.
Like, oh my god. No, that's what scares me about, like, yeah.
I was just about to say that, like, that's what scares me about being, like, I don't feel like, I feel like I'm relatively normal, but still, like...
No, I think you'd be a great parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, but it's, like, still, like, you don't even know how you could screw up your kid. Just, like, unintentionally.
Yeah, I guess you, like, do your best and, like, do your best to be normal. But, like,
yeah.
No, like, I mean, people we know, like, there's, like, people we both know who are, like, they're, like, horrible parents, and you can see the effect of it in their children, and, like, love these people to death, but, like, I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
And it's like, their
it's
parents
scary.
are screwed up because, you know, their parents were screwed up.
Yeah, it's like a cycle or whatever.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and I guess that's like the theme of like half of like A24 movies.
Real. But yeah, no, I've been thinking about that too. Like, you know, I probably want to have kids someday. You know, it's
yeah, same.
You know, it's like a natural human thing. But like, it's just so crazy to think about, like, oh my god, like, what if I, like, fuck up my kids?
Yeah.
You know? Which, like, I don't think I will, but, like, what if I do?
Yeah, no, I feel like as long as you're normal, which you are, and you have kids with someone who's normal, like, you're fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think about, like, the children of, like, therapists or, like, psychiatrists and whatever, and, like, how fucked up they are.
Oh, yeah, really?
I feel like that's, like, a phenomenon. I don't know.
I don't know any children of therapists or psychiatrists.
Or I guess I don't know them personally, but I've just, like, read in, like, literature or whatever, or, you know, whatever, about, like, just in all the ways that, like, I feel like sometimes if parents, like, think too much about, they're, like, too purposeful about stuff, then it's, like, almost a bad thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Yeah, I don't know. I also don't know anything about parenting, so...
You'd be talking out of your ass.
Yeah. My ass was not a babysitter either, so I really don't know what I'm talking about.
Me either. The only person I ever babysat was my brother.
Oh.
And we're like 3 years apart, so like there was not a lot. there was very infrequent. I very infrequently babysitted him, and even then it was like he can probably take care of himself.
Real.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, do you really feel your role as the older brother? You know?
I don't know, my brother's... Well, I don't know. On one hand, like, especially growing up, my brother always wanted to be doing what I was doing. Like, he really looked up to me, and I didn't really realize it when I was a kid. Well, he really looked up to me when we were growing up. And then, eventually, like, I think, I don't know, once he started hitting, like, middle school or whatever, once he started middle school or whatever, he kind of, like, he started becoming more independent, and so I feel like less like a quote unquote older brother, you know what I mean, like that kind of like role, or like, I don't know, whatever, responsibility or whatever. You know, it just feels like we're buddies. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so growing up, I was definitely like, like had the role, like the, you know, the role of like older brother. I just didn't really realize it. Yeah. I don't know. How's your relationship with your brother? Like, how's that played out? How much older is he than you?
He's 3 years.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's like the same. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely like, he gives me a lot of like good like life advice and stuff, especially in recent years. Now that we're both older, but yeah, I feel like I was like we're like really close, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I think it's really good to have like a good relationship with your sibling.
Yeah.
Like no one really understands you, you know, in the same way. Like you've really lived with each other.
It took me, like fucking 17 years to realize that my brother's my best friend. You know what I mean? Like,
no, totally,
in recent years, I think I especially noticed it because I like moved away, obviously, and then I like would go home and I realized like how much like me and my brother click. And I was like, oh dang, like like we've like obviously
because you were raised the same way, and it's like really Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really curious to see how he turns out in like college and stuff like that. Because like even like how he's like turned out in high school is different than how I did. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes maybe my brother will listen to this podcast. He probably won't. But sometimes I felt like in high school, like I felt like the older sibling a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Really?
Just about like, you know, I don't know, just like logistical stuff with like my parents' divorce and whatever. Like I'd be like the coordinator for like, oh, you know, blah blah. Mm-hmm. But now I feel like he's like definitely older than me. Like I really feel like he's the older sibling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I kind of wonder. Like each of my parents have like a sibling. Like I've never really been sure how much they like are, how close they are with their siblings. I feel like they're not that close. Like, I don't know. Like I don't know. Yeah, I kind of get the sense that they kind of just like, no, I don't know. Actually, I don't want to make any assumptions because I have no idea who they text, obviously, you know, or whatever. But I feel like my dad and his sister. I'm not sure. I truly have no idea how much they talk. I feel like my mom and her brother talk some more, like more than my dad and his sister do. But yeah, I don't know.
But they have like a good relationship.
They don't have, like they have a good relationship.
Like,
I'm just unclear about like how close they are, and like how much they talk and whatever.
Yeah.
Now that they're like both, you know, that they're all like grown and stuff. Who knows? I'll have to ask sometime. Yeah, and I'm sure like distance obviously doesn't like my parents and their siblings live in different cities. I mean, so they like just don't see each other like super often.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I think they mainly just like, you know, see each other at like holidays. You know what I mean? So like, you know, I guess that's probably part of like growing apart as siblings. But yeah, I don't know how much, like, obviously, you know, thanks to the magic of the internet, you know, they can communicate whenever they want, but I have really, truly no idea how much they communicate, also because they are of a generation of where they didn't do that. Like, they had to, like, call each other or whatever, and I have no idea how much, I don't fucking know how much they talk on the phone, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know, but, like, it's not necessarily in their, like, first instinct to, like, stay, like, in constant touch over text. So I kind of wonder how much they talk, yeah.
Interesting.
Who knows? Do your parents have siblings? I'm sure they do.
Yeah, my dad has like a lot of siblings.
Oh yeah.
My mom is too.
Oh okay.
So, yeah, my dad has a really big family, but my mom like always like is like there's always some drama going on with her and her siblings. She always like bitch about them to me. I'm like, okay, but it's funny. It's always something, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was cool though. Yeah, I'm trying to think of more discourse to talk about. What else was on the list? Oh my god.
I don't know. Okay, just go off what we're talking about right now in terms of segueing. You could talk about brother. You could talk about relationships with your cousins. You could talk about long distance relationships. Which like we're talking about. Yeah, the whole thing with like talking about like my parents and their siblings and like living apart, you know. Maybe think of that. Talk about I don't know. I'm really into this gin.
What do you mean? Like...
I'm just like feeling a little more. I've just been looking at the bottle.
It's like shitty gin, but
yeah,
it's like, I mean, it's like fine. Yeah. You know.
I've just been looking at the bottle as we're like talking.
Oh.
A little bit as I'm like looking around the room. Oh, that reminds me. Oh, all right.
Sorry. You talk. You talk to yourself.
Okay. Hello, Flounder Podcast. It's just me. Looking at this gin, we're currently drinking. Well, really, we're having some Tito's, and now we're having New Amsterdam Stratosphere Gin. This says the original. Sure is gin. It's cheap, which is the point. I've been drinking more gin lately. When I go out to drink, there's this I highly recommend. I think it's called Sweet Gwendolyn. It's called Gwendolyn, but I think it's Sweet Gwendolyn specifically. Like, But it has Gwendolyn in the name, and if a bar has it and you just ask for Gwendolyn, that's what they'll get you. But I'm pretty sure the full name is Sweet Gwendolyn. Delicious, like genuinely. Like the bar I work at has Sweet Gwendolyn gin, and I had it for the first time the day at work. I poured myself I just made like a gin and tonic with it. Delicious. Like I don't know. It is sweet. It has like it's like tastes like kind of winey and like sort of like herbal. And it was so good. I would almost be tempted to like have a little sip of like just straight up Gwendolyn gin. Highly recommend. Yeah, when I have like a real job and I have like real money, I'm not just like working part-time at a bar. I also work as a Russian tutor. But when I'm making like big boy money, it would be I'll definitely get nicer alcohol than rail when I go to a bar. Like tequila, I'm a big fan of. Not a big fan. I can like Don Julio is always good. I know it's not like that crazy, but it's like a tequila that I can drink without like a lime or anything, which I think is kind of like that. I feel kind of proud of myself when I'm able to like just take a tequila shot with no lime. Rail tequila is awful. You need the lime, but if you get something a little more expensive, like Don Julio, it's pretty good. Casamigos is good too, but it has like artificial sweetener in it, which feels kind of inauthentic. I'm pretty sure it also doesn't actually have like real agave, which also feels inauthentic, and it's also like more expensive than Don Julio. So I don't know. Casamigos is okay, but I would recommend Don Julio because it's cheaper.
Talking me or whatever.
Yeah, I'm saying all these bad things. So I was talking about gin, and I talked about tequila. Yeah, just giving my opinions on good gin to have and good tequila to have.
Oh, wait, what's your take on tequila in general?
I don't really typically go for it because like I can drink like rail like of whatever, but like rail tequila fucking sucks.
Terrible.
Is the worst. Like the only way I want to drink like tequila is like you get something a little bit nicer. I was just saying that like Don Julio. Right, like fucking damn near every bar has it, like dive bars, whatever. And it's like $7 a shot or something usually, which is like a lot. But then like I could take that shit with no lime. That's the thing. It's like just like rail like $5 tequila, horrible, awful.
Yeah.
And I need the lime, everything. But like Don Julio is like a solid like option that you like, at least in my opinion, is like good enough where you don't need to like have a lime or anything. So yeah, that's my opinion on tequila. I don't know. But
like I feel like with vodka, like I can do a real vodka. And like
you can do a real vodka shot?
No, like I won't like it, but like I'll do it. Yeah, but like I just like can't do a real tequila. Like it's just like no way.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Even like, with the lime.
Real whiskey is pretty good. We had I think you left already. We were like out and we did like real I did a shot of like real whiskey.
A shot of real whiskey.
Yeah. Because we were gonna get shots and then we didn't know what to get, and then I think Zach recommended. Like, he was like, "Oh, let's just do like real whiskey." It was like $4 a shot, so like fucking why not, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we did, and it was like, oh, it went on okay. Like it's obviously I got a kick to it. It's not that good, but like I'd rather do that than vodka.
No, fair. Yeah. I wonder if people ever do shots of gin. Like, that's just, like, doesn't sound...
It doesn't sound that good. I one time I did... like, that... It's, like, engine...
Oh, yeah.
I did a shot of that, and it was very smooth. It's actually really good.
But that's, like, a good gin.
Yeah. It was very smooth. It went down very easy. I liked it. I think, literally the only time in my life I've ever just done a shot of gin. We do a shot of gin right now.
Oh, God.
I don't know how you're feeling. I mean, it's also like the middle of the day.
It's like what, like 4 p.m.
It's almost 4 p.m. So we don't need to.
Let's see. I'll do one. I'll do one if you do one. I'll do like half a shot. How about that?
Fine.
Or is that too much pussy?
Whatever.
Okay.
No, we'll do half because
half a shot.
It is like the middle of the day.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways.
I have these small high noon shot glasses that I got. These are big as fuck also, so I will only pour as half.
Okay. Wait, where did you get those?
Work.
Oh, nice.
There's this game. I don't know why this reminds me of it. Ooh, are you gonna have enough gin?
Oh, it does. Yeah, finish it up.
Okay, let's give us half of. We're finishing the gin, everyone. Yeah. You can't see. I'm just gonna pour like half. This is like barely anything.
No, real. That's good. Yeah, I don't want too much anyway. I'll take the smaller one.
All right.
Okay,
cheers.
Uh-oh. That's like, yeah.
Sure is gin.
It's definitely gin.
No, there's this game that you can play. So me pouring up the shots reminded me of this for some reason. I've seen like videos of people playing it. And it's like a little corny, but it seems kind of fun. It's just like truth or drink. And it goes exactly how you would imagine. And there's like a card game you can buy. It's like $35. I don't want to spend money on, but you can also like find like all the questions like online. It's like a website that someone put up. You can like shuffle the questions.
Yeah.
It seems like it's kind of fun. It might be a fun game to play in like a big group.
That'd be fun, actually.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd get really drunk.
Here, give me your phone. I'll look up the questions and we'll just, like give some examples. We don't have to drink. And I feel
wait, you want to do it right now?
I don't know. I'm just giving you just to give you an idea. But yeah, and like I feel like it'd be easier if we like were doing like not shots something, but like you just like had a drink of whatever.
Oh yeah.
Because like yeah, right. Like every time you don't want to answer a question, you have to take like a full shot of like you would die.
God, yeah. No, like when you were younger, you played like Truth or Dare, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's fucking suck because no one wants to do the dares.
No, literally, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read some of the questions. What would you entrust me with above? What would you entrust me with above anyone else?
Okay.
What snack do you find the most comfort in consuming? Okay, whatever. Who here is most likely to star in an adult film? Who is here most likely to make and direct porn? Describe your first time having sex. What's all the illicit drugs you've tried? What more would you like to try?
Oh my god.
Name your favorite porn star. What's the most courageous thing you've accomplished? If you could have any body part of mine, what would it be? For aesthetic, not medical reasons. What's my greatest physical asset? Tell us about the one that got away. Do you think I'm a good parent material? Have you ever had a pregnancy scare? Like it's like a good mix of like.
That's funny. It's like good mix of like horny and like real.
Yeah. Like some of them are like just like really easy like questions. Like tell us about the time you lied to your parents so they would find out. What's the last time you lied to me? And what was the lie? That's awesome. The worst thing you've ever done to an animal. Yeah, anyway.
No, that'd be fun.
I think
to play whatever thing at a bar or something. Be cool.
Anyway, so yeah, maybe a fun little game.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's video, like there's like this, I don't know, like YouTube channel that like and like yeah, they have like their own little games, and like that's one I've seen a couple videos of that, and it could be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. What were we talking about before this? I think gin.
Like gin.
I think so. We finished the gin.
Wait, okay. We could talk about Okay, you aren't on Twitter, so you won't understand this. But there's the whole like, do you know the whole thing about Taylor Swift and about the guy from 1955?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matty Healy. Isn't he racist or something?
No, he literally just listens to Red Scare, and people are calling him like a Nazi for that.
Really?
Which is really funny. But no, so there's this like, I don't know, whatever like thing on Twitter where like be like Taylor Swift and Matt Healy are to, fill in the blank as blank is to blank.
Okay, sure. Okay.
So I'm thinking like, I've been doing a lot of these tweets recently, because I've been shitposting. But
yeah.
Okay, so Taylor Swift and Matt Healy are to help me out here.
Oh, I thought you like had one in the chamber.
No.
You had one in the chamber.
No, I have a bunch of tweet drafts, but they're all bad.
Okay.
Okay. Think
Okay.
of a famous couple.
When you think it's because I'm obsessed, I think of like Kim and Kanye.
Oh, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Actually.
Oh, look at us.
I was gonna say Kanye and Julia Fox.
That's better.
Okay.
So what? Taylor Swift and
Matt Healy are to Kanye and Julia Fox as gin is to tequila. That's terrible. That's so bad.
No,
That's
yeah,
so
really
bad.
drop
I'll
the
kill
fucking
myself.
ball. Could you not say? Could you not say that like Taylor Swift is to Maddie Healy as Julia Fox is to Kanye West?
Oh wait, no, sorry, I said that wrong. Okay, Taylor Swift is to Matt Healy as, wait. Okay, I have to pull one of my tweets. Okay, what if I forgot the format? I'll kill myself.
Damn.
This is so embarrassing.
I was like, this seems like too much. Like,
No, wait. Oh, whoa.
What?
Hold on. Hold your fucking horses. Okay, this is one of my banner tweets.
Okay, sure.
Taylor Swift and Matt Healy are Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson for people whose Wong Kar-wai is Wes Anderson.
Who's what?
Like a film.
What's Wong Kar-wai?
He's like a director.
Oh.
I guess, yeah. That was a banner.
Okay, can I just go through your Twitter?
It does. No, okay, wait, so, okay.
I need my fix. You can find it on the Pondcast Classic. Listen to a podcast and my broadcast. Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Okay.
I don't even know what I'd be posting. No, okay, some people will like reference their Twitter in conversation, but I just like when I post something, I just forget about it. You know what I'm saying?
In America, the woke mom is banned gas stoves, so citizens are forced to use microplastic-infested appliances to cook food. It's not uncommon for a young woman to warm up a pre-cooked meal in an air fryer for dinner. To her, this is a luxury. She might even call herself a trad wife. So real. If you aren't cleaned up, okay, this is real. If you aren't cleaning up all in the process of cooking, what the fuck are you doing?
Wait, okay.
That's so fucking real.
Can we talk about like kitchen, like discourse or whatever?
Yeah,
like
let's
fucking
discourse.
Cleaning up their shit.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Or let's say you're not cleaning up as you're cooking.
No,
fine.
It's like
clean up immediately
fine.
After you're done eating.
Like do the dishes like right after you're done. You know.
No, genuinely, like what the fuck is wrong with you?
For me, like I can't eat if the kitchen is dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Like if dishes are in the sink, like I can eat, but like if there's like dishes like all around the counter or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't
no, like I always make sure at least that everything is like in the sink and rinsed before I like go to actually properly eat.
Yeah.
I maybe I won't like put them in the dishwasher yet, but like no,
that's
like just like
things are out of the way.
It's like leaving a trashed kitchen while you sit and eat, and then. And if you're gonna do that, like I don't really like that, but if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna trash the kitchen and then like go and eat, at least like as soon as you're done fucking eating, like you have to go back into the kitchen to put away your dish that's dirty. So do your dishes then, like clean the fucking kitchen. My roommate doesn't do that. My roommate will leave the kitchen like trash for like days. It was disgusting.
That pisses me off.
It pissed me off too, because like I want to use the kitchen, bitch, and like now there's like macaroni, like Kraft macaroni powder everywhere.
No, and it always be the bitches who are like making like ramen or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the easiest thing to make.
First of all, how did you use 5 different bowls to make ramen? You know, like what is going on there?
Yeah. No, like it's like the easiest fucking meal to make, and you somehow make the most mess. Like like you need one pot for ramen, for example. Yeah,
and like maybe a cutting board if you're getting really crazy. Like maybe a knife. Like that, but that's like that's a lot.
Yeah.
God.
Ugh. Yeah. No. Like, whatever. I've definitely let this place. Well, I won't say I let this place go, but like now that it's just me living here and my roommate's like with his parents. I've definitely like been more comfortable with like letting it get messy because I feel like there's no one to bother that like the mess can bother but me.
But like it's not messy.
It's not that.
No, but like your definition of messy is like not messy, you know, which is good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, like there's like an empty cardboard box under my seat right now. It's driving me insane. No, yeah.
No, but I feel like also people just have different definitions of what messy is.
Sure.
You know, and it's just like to me, messy is like. You know, the floor is dirty, like there's like shit everywhere.
Yeah.
Or like especially like some people's bedrooms are so messy.
My bedroom looks like a bomb went off, honestly.
Wait, really?
Well, it's just like clothes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like physically dirty, but like there's just like like I need to put away my laundry mainly. This is the main thing.
No, real.
It's bad. I don't know. I can do everything in my laundry except like actually put them away.
But like that's your like that's not
that's
like
my personal space.
Area.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, it pisses me off. Like, and I think that's partially what drives me to like be clean when like I have a roommate is that like it's a common area, so I don't want to be like a dick and like be a nuisance and like be messy. But like no, my roommate has no issue like inconveniencing me with like filling the coffee. I had to move some shit off the coffee table before you got here because like all like there's like random bullshit was just like all over.
Yeah.
Shippy cray. Wait, also, okay, for the next pod or Pondcast, should we, like, if Flounder still wants to do it with us? I'm sure he will.
Do you think? Okay. Well, okay. Should we have, like, one of our friends on?
I'd be down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get Raul to be on the podcast.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun. We could get Raul on Zoom.
We could?
I've never I wonder what
I've never really talked to him. Like I know like me and him like follow each other on Instagram and like shit like that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No, I feel like
I've never actually talked to him.
Camilla would be good on the pod.
I think Camilla would be fun. We should get
Camilla on.
Yeah. I should hang out like with Camilla more. I don't know. It's like we've talked about this before, but like she's like back to normal now.
Yeah. No, literally. Yeah.
Oh well, she knows. I think I hope she knows that.
God, yeah.
But yeah, we could take Camilla on. Do you think Zach would be good on a podcast?
I feel like he would have like interesting.
He'd have fun things to say. I feel like because I think me and you really operate on like the same wavelength about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And but I feel like he would have shit to tell us that like neither of us know about. You know? What I mean?
Yeah.
And so like he'd definitely have things to share. He'd be good. Who else? Who's around?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, when Hans gets back, he could be good.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
He could be good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we could recruit people in Plaza.
That would be such a fucking nightmare.
Wait, you know Limpy, right?
I know of him. I think I've seen him before.
I feel like we'd have to befriend him, and that'd be really awkward, but he'd be so funny on a podcast.
Is it worth befriending him?
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's what I figured. I wouldn't want to like invite anyone. I wouldn't want to invite like a Plaza rando to my home. And I don't know where else we'd do it because you don't have Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
actually, we wouldn't need Wi-Fi right now, but I guess we would if we were trying to like if Flounder was on.
Oh, Flounder, yeah. And
I'm assuming he will be for future ones. So yeah, actually, it would have to be my home, but also I don't think you'd want to invite Plaza randos to your home either. If you ever do get Wi-Fi, what's the situation with that?
Well, okay, so we were like using Camilla's like Wi-Fi.
Yeah. And then I know her roommate like owned the router and moved out.
Yeah. So like she took the router with her. It was like, bitch, like.
Did she like move out for good?
No, she just moved out for the summer.
Just leave the fucking router there then.
Because like she just went to her parents' house, and so I was like, I know she doesn't need the router at her parents' house.
Yeah, just leave the
like literally.
And wait, so is she moving back?
Like, I think she is. And so like,
why would you?
Like,
what?
What is your problem?
What? Just leave it.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't.
That's crazy. Actually,
and it's like I don't want to like.
I thought her roommate had like moved out for good.
I don't think so because her roommate's like. Like just finished junior year.
Yeah.
So she's like, gonna be here. Pisses me off.
Or even, let's say, for example, even if you are moving to a new place, right? And she's back home for the summer, but she'll be in a new place come September. Why would just leave it anyway? Like you can just pick it up. Like you have more of a reason to you would have more of a reason to take it with you for sure. But like you signed a year-long lease, like. Why would you? Yeah, whatever.
No, and I mean, it's like, if it's a money thing, like, I would have gladly, like, split the cost of a router, with anyone. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, what is your problem?
Yeah, but if she's moving back, then it doesn't really make sense to buy a whole new router for the next 2 months.
Yeah, it's just, and, like, I don't want to, like, because I'm going to be here for, like, 2 months.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't want to, like, I'd be on my data. I'd be on my mobile data.
Yeah, no, I've been...
just fine.
I get, like, 25... gigabytes like a month, which is like pretty good. But then like I went to your place to hang out with Emma. I went to Camilla's place to hang out with Camilla. We both like watched a movie or whatever, and it's like I was just like using a hotspot. So now I'm like, I can make it until the 4th, And then I get like renewed or whatever. But I was like, damn, it takes a lot of data to
Yeah.
just to like you know use a hotspot to like for like streaming shit for like you know a whole movie or whatever.
Wait, okay, this is a dumb question, but can you like use your hotspot for a TV?
That's how we did it, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you can, okay, that's what I should do.
It just works as like a mobile network.
Because I have like unlimited.
Like unlimited?
Apparently.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's like unlimited for
because mine's like
hotspot.
25 gigabytes or whatever, and then like after that it's like some bullshit like 3G or 2G that I get. Like truly like that's like truly unlimited.
That's probably what it is for me then. Yeah.
And it's like and in a normal month I don't fucking touch 20 gigabytes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like not even close, not even 15 probably.
Yeah.
But like so it is like effectively unlimited. But you know, if I'm going to someone's house and like streaming a whole movie on my hotspot, then it starts to add up.
Yeah.
So mostly.
I don't know. I'm like trying to like not watch TV with the no Wi-Fi situation.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. Because like I'll be like doing dishes or like cleaning, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? You know, like
Listen
like
to music.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh well.
Okay, any more discourse? We got HJAP, we got Ozempic.
Yeah, that was like our main. We got bed sheets. Those are like our main
sheets.
3 that we really. I fully did say like, oh, I'll come up with things to talk about, and then
Your ass did not.
did not come up with anything to talk about. I think in the moment we've come up with plenty of things though, which is nice.
No, yeah. Air conditioning. What's your take? I feel like there's discourse here. There's discourse.
Yeah, well, my air conditioning is currently off.
Okay.
It's my apartment is, you know, obviously for all our listeners who have not been to my abode and who will never come to my apartment.
Despite your, most earnest and best wishes.
I know how bad you want to come and see my beautiful, beautiful apartment that I've decorated so well.
Obvious living room goes crazy.
Thank you.
It goes crazy.
But my apartment is partially underground. And so like the window, essentially the bottom of the windows is like where the ground is. And it's like, I'd say a solid half of like the apartment is like underground, and which really helps with like the summer heat. And in the winter, it gets a little cold. But just with this winter on the heating, our heating bill was atrocious.
Oh, no.
But like I rarely do I have to actually run the air conditioning in my apartment. I'll like open a window. Like the only time I ever run the air conditioning is like I'll come home from like being outside and I'll be like baking because it's like today it was like 88 degrees in Madison. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's humid too. So in that case I will like turn on the air conditioning for like half an hour to like really just like cool, like make the room like cold so like I feel better, and then I'll turn it off. But like besides that, my ass does not eat air conditioning. It's very nice.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I know I've been in your apartment. It was an oven. I was at Colby's apartment. Oven.
Oh, does he have
No,
like the...
he has no air conditioning.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, with ours, like, it wasn't working. I think it was the breaker or something. So we finally got it working.
Yeah.
But I prefer places without AC. Just because it feels like more natural when there's like wind blowing through and stuff.
Okay.
But like when it's hot, it's hot. When you need AC. Really
Yeah.
But I feel like I kind of like turning off the AC at night, and then you get like the night air,
Sure.
the night summer air.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
The only danger with leaving the window, I think I'm fine, but occasionally I'll open the window, and I'm slowly still learning which windows are safe to open, which are not, because sometimes like creepy crawlies can get in. And it's only ever like one, and I catch it. It's because like it doesn't make it very far. Like it's kind of standing on the wall, and I'm like, oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like it is like right at the ground. So and like I mean like kind of like look at, like for this one I've been kind of looking like see how many like if there's anywhere like a bug could get in. I think I'm good. But like. Well, I guess we'll see, like a day.
Just like anything like crawling on the wall. Ah! No.
I think I'm fine.
Jeez. No, I remember when I was like a kid, like my mom was like totally against air conditioning.
Like why?
Just because she's just like, oh, it's like environmentally whatever, or like, you know, blah, blah.
Right,
which like, sure, fair enough, but like it wasn't like we were like poor, like we could have afforded like AC. She just like didn't turn it on ever. So like now I'm like used to not living with AC.
Gotcha. It's like humid, and I'm assuming it's like humid in Minnesota.
It's like the same as here.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So
Minnesota's basically Wisconsin.
yeah, it's like God, all the like rivalry and stuff. It's like it's literally the same.
Yeah, same place, except you know you guys go like duck, gray duck or whatever.
Oh yeah, God, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's like humid, which is like in Kazakhstan, it's like it's pretty dry, and so like you go inside and you're fine. Like there's like no one has air conditioning because they think it's gonna like give you, I don't know, like a cold or like freeze your ovaries or something. But like you like as long as you're like in the shade, like it's perfect.
That's nice.
It's really nice.
No,
yeah.
I hate humidity, but like dry heat,
No problem.
nice, yeah.
No problem.
No problemo.
All right. Also, how long like should we just go in 2 hours again?
Yeah, we have like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right, perfect.
Yeah. We can talk about whatever. Oh, what do you think about different like superstitions with like Kazakh culture, or like Slavic?
Ooh, okay. Like what do I think? I don't know. They're kind of fun to like know about, but I don't know. I mean,
or like stuff like don't leave the AC on, or like don't sit on like cold ground.
Yeah, like don't like whistle and like indoors, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. I don't know. I mean, besides the air conditioning thing, I've never really met anyone who's like Russian or otherwise who actually believes in any of that. I feel like it's kind of just like, I don't know, something they teach you in class, like, oh, Russian speakers believe in this, you know, about, I don't know, whistling or whatever, and then just like,
it's like no one like actually
no one actually gets a fuck. Maybe like some like just like babushki, like, you know, will say something, but I don't know. Yeah. It's like it's kind of fun. It's like literally, I don't know. I guess my attitude towards Slavic or like Central Asian superstitions are the same as like are the same as like my attitudes toward any superstitions, where it's like no one actually seriously believes in them. This is kind of like a fun little thing. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's like with some of that stuff where it's like, oh, like, you know, you can like простудиться if you like, you know, silny ветер, like простудиться,
yeah.
Like there's like some truth to that where it's like, you know, like, yeah, if it's really, you know, like windy or something, like you can catch a cold. Where it's like, I feel like in Western, you know, countries, like you're like, people think that you can't like quote unquote like catch a cold from like wind, but you can like.
You what?
That's my take. That's my hot take. You really can. Like that's happened to me.
Like you're standing in strong wind and then like you're sick later.
Yep. Whereas like
actually sick.
Yeah. Totally. What? Because I don't know, something about it, but like that's actually happened to me like several times.
You're so Slavic.
Or you know, I feel like I guess my take on the whole thing is that like most of it's just, you know, like folklore, superstition, whatever stuff. But like there's some truth to everything. Yeah. You know. Or it's like even like, you know, like women shouldn't sit on like the cold ground because it'll freeze their ovaries. Like it's probably not gonna freeze your ovaries, but like it's probably not good for you. You know, what? Like it can't be good for you to like sit on cold concrete. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like it can't be good for you. What? Like there's some truth to like there's some kernel of truth to like every, you know, superstition or something. Yeah, that's my honest take.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I don't understand.
Like, I'm not gonna. It's not like gonna like make you infertile for life if you sit on cold concrete.
But like, it's gonna do?
It can't be good for you.
Why not?
Because it'll like I don't know.
I'm not saying it's like explicitly good. It's not. It's like it's beneficial, but it's not gonna hurt you. Why? Like.
Well, it's like, I don't know. I mean, let's say you were just like, you know, out and about and you like sat on like a really cold floor or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but...
It'll be uncomfortable and it'll like, I don't know, like mess up your internal body temperature or something. I don't know. But it's like, okay,
you can like be out like in the middle of like Wisconsin winter and like your internal temperature is gonna be like 98 degrees still.
I don't need to rationalize this to you.
I think you're fucking crazy. I think you're fucking crazy.
No, my take on like superstitions in general is, you know, take them with a grain of salt, but like there's something to most of them just because like if they've survived this long in like kind of the like common like consciousness, like there's something to it.
So like I shouldn't break a mirror because I'll have bad luck for 7 years. I shouldn't like
no, I mean with
cross
stuff
the
like
path
that.
of black cat.
No, with stuff like that. I mean, obviously that's just.
So what differentiates that from?
No, I mean with like breaking mirror, like obviously you don't want to break a mirror. Duh.
Yeah, obviously.
And then with black cats, I mean black cats are creepy. So.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
That's just your opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Ratio. So.
Shut the fuck up.
No.
Or like
no, with like stuff where it's like like
like
don't
whistling indoors. If I whistle indoors, am I gonna whistle the money away?
No, I mean not like whistling your money away, but it's like you shouldn't whistle indoors. That's weird. Like don't do that. Like genuinely, like don't do that. Like that's rude. It is rude to whistle indoors.
It's rude to whistle indoors.
Yeah, it is.
What?
Genuinely.
Why?
Because the sound echoes and stuff. So there.
What?
No, and like with like my host mom in Moldova would always tell me like never go outside with a wet head because you'll catch a cold. That's totally true. Because the cold from your hair will like, especially if you have long hair like me.
Being cold makes you get sick?
Yeah, it does. I'm so serious right now. I'm so serious. It does.
I have gone
because
out.
It weakens your immune system, and then you're more perceptible to whichever
I
viruses.
I typically leave the apartment with wet hair because I don't want to like don't towel dry my hair or whatever.
Oh.
And so like almost every day in the school year, I'm going outdoors with a wet head, and I get sick like once or twice a year.
No, okay, but here's the thing. So how fast does it take your hair to dry?
A couple depends how long it is. 2 hours max.
Okay, so for me,
But
I take a shower at night,
yeah.
And when I wake up in the morning, my hair is still a little
Probably because
damp.
you're laying in bed.
No, it's because I have longer hair.
Yeah.
So that's why. So like if you go outside with longer hair, like it'll like really like leach the warmth out.
But saying my hair is more like my hair will freeze. Like my hair is like actively wet because I shower in the morning.
Okay, yeah.
My hair is actively wet, and like we're probably spending roughly the same amount of time outside, if not me more, because I live farther away from like campus.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting sick all the time.
No, I'm just saying, I think there's a kernel of truth to all of those superstitions, because it's like kind of the Lindy thing. It's like, if something survives so long in like some sort of like way with culture, there's something to it. Like it's not something you should ignore.
I think the reason that these kinds of things have survived so long is because people want something easy to blame their problems on. Right, it's like
also that,
it's like like something bad happens to you. It's like it's probably because I saw a black cat the other day, and there's like a something to grasp onto. Whereas like if you're not superstitious, it's like something bad happened to me and it's like out of my control. Like superstitions give people an illusion of control over, right, their money going away, or I guess mainly luck. It's actually like a lot of superstitions are related to luck. They're like, they think that their fortune in life can be controlled in some way when it can't. And
that's true.
And so it's much more comforting to think that like, there's certain things I can avoid doing or things that I can do in order to have some kind of positive influence on, my lot in life. And I think that's why they've survived, because people love the illusion of control.
No, I mean, it's definitely comforting to rationalize things.
It's like why people made up, Zeus and shit, right?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's like it's a similar kind of thing.
No,
like,
there's human impulse to, yeah.
So I wouldn't say that.
But no, I agree with what you're saying. But I still maintain that with some of that stuff, it's like, there's something to it. It's like, you shouldn't just like toss out all superstitions, just like wholesale. Like there's something to it. Same with like traditional medicine and stuff. Like there's something to it.
Interesting. I think superstitions are only like I only ever think about them in like in a fun way. Like we just looked at each other in the eyes when we were taking a shot.
Oh god.
like that right there. Like that is like superstition, but like it's literally just for funsies. Like it's like haha.
No, I mean
look at me now and take a shot. All right,
yeah.
So I want 7 years of bad sex. like there you go right there. But you know, that is the only like value that superstitions have for me, is like it's kind of just like a fun thing to do, but like no, it's like believing in aliens, you know what I mean? Like no one actually.
No, but like, what if there are aliens?
What if there are aliens?
I don't know.
There probably are, right?
Yeah.
That feels like okay. Yeah, believing in aliens feels more serious than believing that you need to look your friends in the eyes and you take a shot.
No. I'm not saying it's like superstitions are that serious.
No,
it's just like, you know, you just like take heed.
Yeah,
of,
I was just trying to think of like an example of like things that are fun to believe. But
yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of funny how that came back. Because we did look into like the talking about we did look each other in the eye and taking a shot. Like
Who started? Zach really got us on that. I think.
I didn't really start doing it until you like was in Kazakhstan and people like were like look me in the eye.
That's so funny. They're like, look me in the eye.
They took it a lot more seriously than I. Yeah, next time Zach brought it up. I used to think that, then I got it from there, and then I saw on social media. I mean, I say social media, Instagram, because that's like all I use. But someone like it was like a video like in calling like a Balkan superstition, and I was like, is that a Balkan thing?
No,
but then
it's
like
German.
It's German too, and it was happening in Central Asia, so I think it's just like this thing.
Yeah. I
don't know where that comes from. I never heard that from an American though. To be fair.
But I mean, okay, so with that superstition, like the bad sex thing, like probably not. But like deep down, it's like it is. There's like a human, you know, connection with looking people in the eyes, you know. So it's like
sure, like
it's, you know, you want to look your friends in the eyes, you know, and human connection and stuff. So it's like there's something to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know. Like it doesn't hurt, I guess.
I guess not. Yeah, yeah, like right there. There's no harm to looking to someone in the eye when you do a shot. Not breaking a mirror. It's actually actively beneficial to not break a mirror because you don't want to clean up all that glass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Or like when you're salting something, throwing salt over your shoulder. Like.
Well, I mean, salt is
actually, that
preservative, you know.
But okay, actually, I will say that yeah, doing the whole throwing salt over your shoulder thing is actively harmful because you have to clean that up.
That's true. I wonder if people still do that ever.
I've never seen anyone do that.
Know, I feel like it seems very like Greek to me. I don't know.
Greek, really? I don't know where it came from.
I feel like it seems like one of those like ubiquitous like European things. I have genuinely no idea.
Well, whatever. All right. I think we can call it good there. We're spot on.
That was a good discussion.
I think that was a good episode. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Flounder, we love you. We hope you're feeling better.
Flounder, next week we got you.
Next week we'll record an episode with the Flounder in the pond.
The cast and the Flounder in the pond.
But yeah, thanks for listening.
See you soon.
I don't know how to end this, so goodbye.
Bye.